Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at the weekly challenges that we got. That starts on Tuesday, September the 10th, 2024 to next Tuesday, September 17th, 2024. Let's take a look at this week's weekly challenges and see what we got. Alright, so we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out to give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas. Over there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, let's take a look here. You will also have this one here, Scrap trying to produce Circuitry 15. I did reroll complete a daily ops while on a team 3. I got this one here instead. You will also have a little bit more score than you. Of course, I have a 30% boost on right now. I get a natural 5% boost currently off the Season 18 Season Pass. That was on page 1. And I use a score booster drink. Of course, we can only use 1 score booster drinks per day. That's a 25% boost for 24 hours, and that's why it's 30% boost. So FYI. Okay, let's take a look at this one here. First, we are on a public server with other people. Best build camps, visit a best build camp 4. So we can find best build camps appear on private servers. I can definitely contest to that, as happened to me with my newer low-level character. Doesn't happen very often, but it can happen, so keep that in mind. Now, if you watch the daily challenge video that we did earlier, that's why I have 2 of 4 done. And I got credit for 2 of them for some reason just by visiting this one camp. I don't know why that is, but it just happened to be that way. You can check that video out if you so wish. Saw that transpires at the very end of the video. It's all timestamped, but we are on a public server and we have a couple best build camps on this server. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one here. So this is the one we had visited for our daily challenge, and we're going to head back here and see if it'll give us credit again. See if it'll work. It is not working, so unfortunately maybe we already got credit for it. So let's go to another best build camp, which happens to be down here. And we go ahead and fast travel. Let's go ahead. We're going to see what happens here. Now, of course, we just have to visit them, and it's just that simple. There we go. We got credit for the other one there. Nice. Let's see if we can get up inside here. There we go. For some reason, I got credit for 2 of them, and I don't know why that is. All right. Let's check the map and see if there is another one on this map here. Cross our fingers.
Desolate nightmare. Happy holidays.
Alright, just the 2 of them. Oh, there's one down here. Okay, let's go down here real quick before they leave. Now again, if you don't have the caps to fast travel, you can always utilize the free fast travels if you so wish. Holy!
This unit will not be accepting.
There we go. This is the best build camp for 4 done. Just like that, guys. It's that easy.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
All right. On this roof here. Holy mackerel. All right, good stuff. Just like that, guys. He gave me a disease, didn't he? What do we got here? Any disease? No, we don't. Of course we don't. Any symptomatics around here? Doesn't look like it. Nothing I can see anyway. Out in the open. This is a nice camp, actually. I like this camp. It's very, something like Prickett's Fort. Let's go ahead and give this one a like here. Like that. Very nice.
Where are my little elves?
All right.
No.
Let's go ahead. We're going to go to a
for their safety.
private server here. There we go. Jeepers, wouldn't let me there for a second. I go to a private server just so we can complete the rest of these weekly challenges. If it'll get us there. Still building the world. Wow. There we go. That's why I timestamp these videos. It takes a little while to edit them and to cut out certain pieces. So that's why I always choose to timestamp them in chapters. Just makes it easier for everyone anyway at the end of the day. We get some trashers down there, looks like. All right, let's go here. Let's take a look at these weekly challenges. All right, let's head to our camp. All right, now that we're back at our camp here, let's take a look at this one here. Scrap done to produce circuitry 15. So circuitry is a junk item where the bulk and scrap method does not work, as we cannot bulk circuitry ourselves at the Tinker's Workbench. Let's take a look at that real quick just to show you. Go craft. Hey, Tinker's Workbench. Bulk. As you can see there, there is no choice for circuitry. So we have to go out and find some junk items that can give us some circuitry. Of course, telephones. Telephones is a good resource of circuitry. You can find all kinds of telephones here at the White Spring Mall downstairs. Eastern Regional Penitentiary, another pretty good spot there as well. What we're going to go after here today are the sensor modules. Sensor modules, we can find 2 of them appear at Abby's bunker, so let's pop over here today. This is the level 0 requirement. You get access to Abby's bunker fairly early on in the game. As you can see, level 0 requirement hack. Go inside. Now there will be about 5 rad roaches down here, so we'll take care of them. Exploded. Right, so we are looking for these sensor modules right here. There's one right here. So let's take a look at that real quick under item. As you can see, sensor module gives us 5 circuitry. Yeah, that bad boy gives us 5 circuitry. Pretty awesome. Grab that military ammo bag while we're here. Here's the other sensor module there, so that's pretty good. So that's pretty awesome. Right, now we're going to go to another spot. Very reliable spot. We're going to go right down here to Somersville. Pick up our 3rd sensory module. I'll go blow by these houses here and these blood eagles. So what we're going to look for is a little department store. Hopefully we can access it. I haven't been here with my old character here in a long time. We're going to run down the road here and take care of that cat. We're going to keep going here. So it's right here. Duncan and Duncan Robotics. Let's go inside. And you come here very early on in the game as well. Hopefully we can... Oh, good stuff. Awesome. Alright, so there should be another sensor module right here. And there he is right there. Nice. He also gives you circuitry. Perfect. Yeah. The goal, yeah. Right, let's head back to our camp as a free fast travel. Now you can go to anyone else's camp if you so wish to scrap them. You can go to any train station. Anywhere we can find a workbench, we'll just head back to our camp to make it easier for ourselves. Yeah, nice little spot in here. Waiting for this daily challenge to pop up just to bring you guys to Duncan and Duncan Electronics there this whole time. And finally we got it. Alright, let's go ahead. We're going to scrap these here. As you can see, the military grade circuit board, that even gives us 2 circuitry as well. So we're just going to scrap these sensor modules here. Because they give us 5 each, you just need 3 of them, just like that, guys. Nice. Nice and easy. Alright, what's next here? Let's just get rid of Jack up here. Okay, what's next? Let's take a look. Alright, scrap joint to produce bone 15. So bone is an item that we can bulk and scrap at the Tinker's Workbench. Fast, quick, and easy. There are many different ways we can get bone. Probably one of the best locations is, of course, right down here in Lewisburg. We brought you guys down here several times. It is the Van Low Taxidermy. It is the blue house on the corner. We've done that several times in the last couple weeks here. We've had that same exact challenge pop up, so you can definitely check that out if you so wish. But there's 3 Brahmin skulls and all kinds of antlers inside, and that will give you all the bone that you need. You can also go after mole rats and mole rat teeth. More so, the brood mothers will have mole rat teeth on them. We can find 3 of them right down here at Welsh Station in Welsh alone. And you can definitely get them that way as well. Now the mole miners down here in Welsh and the mole miners up here at Mononga, they will have the mole miner gauntlet. If you scrap the mole miner gauntlet, you get mole miner teeth, and you scrap the mole miner teeth and you'll get bone there as well. Just to give you guys as many options as possible. What we're going to do is we're going to bulk and scrap this time around at our Tinker's Workbench. Let's go ahead and go craft. Bulk. It's bone shards. As long as you have 20 bone shards and 2 plastic, you can bulk 1 bone shard. So let's go ahead and we're going to craft 2 of them. And all you do is you scrap the bone shard you just crafted here. Just like that, done. Bulk and scrap method wins it all the time. Right, what's next here, Jim? Alright, drink Nuka-Cola 25. So again, nice little spiel that we always have. It seems like we have this particular daily challenge, either drink Nuka-Cola or collect Nuka-Cola every other day. It's quite something. So that's why it's always valuable to have a Nuka-Cola collector station. So this Nuka-Cola Quantum one we actually got way back in Season 11, where the Nuka World on Tour first came about. Of course, he's got some Quantum, a Twist, a Wild, all kinds of great stuff on him, so that's pretty awesome. Now again, there is a OG one. Let's take a look at our build menu here under Resources. So this is the OG one right here. We got this one a very long time ago. I'm thinking Scoreboard 4 or 5. It's a long time ago. And again, very valuable to have. On top of Nuka-Cola products, you'll also collect the odd baller or 2, but definitely valuable to have in your camp. And the reason why I say it's always good to have a Nuka-Cola Collectron available to you is because sometimes you get on servers, you can't find Nuka-Cola products, either because they don't spawn in, because it depends on the server, or everyone and their dog are going after the same things that you are, and you might not find anything at all. So that's why it's always worth to have one of those bad boys. Now you can also get the Nuka-Cola Collectron using gold bullion. If I hit the right button. Right over here in Foundation. If you have a cautious reputation with the settlers, I believe it's $12.50 gold bullion. You can buy that from Samuel. And either or Collectron you will see in the Atomic Shop. I would say maybe once or twice a year. Highly recommended if you ever see it in there. It's just worth it. It's worth its weight in gold. But again, it's up to you at the end of the day. We can always go after these things. Great spot up here is Tyler County Fairgrounds. There's a Nuka-Cola stand. And we have that little area out back with all, there's like a little deck area with all the chairs that are sitting there. So it's a pretty good spot. Right here at Camden Park. Right over here at Lewisburg, we do have the picnic table area with a Nuka-Cola machine. Another pretty good spot is right here in Flatwoods, the Green Country Lodge. And around the pool area, there's another Nuka-Cola machine that's pretty decent. Nuka-Cola machine right up here at the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery is pretty good as well. Right over here at Sunday Brothers Cabin, this is a pretty good spot. as well. When you go down the driveway, you go towards the main building, but you stop. You don't go right to the main building. You take it left, and there's a little kiosk there with a cane-to-cane roof, and there's usually about 4 or 5 Nuka-Cola products there, as well as a lot of tin cans. So that's a pretty good spot there as well. Hands down, one of the best spots is, of course, right down here, Nuka World on Tour. So let's pop down here. Something good about Nuka World on Tour is a free fast travel. Alright, so this server here, if you watch the daily challenge video that we did, I brought you to the same place, and as you can see, I'm on another private server. But this one here was full, so just keep that in mind. Depends on the server that you're on. And that's just a prime example right there, what you can deal with. Always check this one right here. Let's head up. This area up here is where seismic activity happens. Haven't seen that event happen for a very long time. Up here we have all these little kiosks that are up here, and it's always good to check the tables and check inside each of one of these kiosks. It again depends on, oh, look at that canned dog food there, nice, that's pre-war food. There's a bunch of bottles in this server, surprisingly enough. Oh, we got one right there, nice. You can always server hop this area and, you know, fill your boots that way if you so wish. Always check these 2 machines right here. Look at that, we got that bad boy right there. We just got 3 of them this time. That's perfect. So at the end of the day, you don't have a Nuka-Cola Collectron station, and doesn't matter what server you go on, you can't find these Nuka-Cola products to save your life. You have to go to school, you have to go to work, or you have to go out and do some sort of family function. You can buy them at the end of the day. That's why I highly recommend, don't waste too much time server hopping, just buy them. If you have the caps, just buy them. It just saves yourself a lot of anxiety and time. 3 more of them up there, of course. So these are the vending machines. That's how much each one of them costs, so you can just fill your boots. And one thing good about these vending machines is that the vending machine's inventory is not tied into Bubbles' inventory. And of course, Bubbles is, of course, up here at the White Spring Refuge. This particular door right here. You go upstairs, you head to the right, you go through the tavern, you go through the medical bay, you go through the big area where they have all the responders, like kind of talk over each other, so to speak. You take it left, and you have that little store there where Giuseppe sells things for stamps, and they have that robot in there called Bubbles. And Bubbles will sell Nuka-Cola products as well, and Bubbles' inventory is not tied into the inventory of the vending machine, so just an FYI. Let's go ahead. We're going to buy some, actually. We'll buy some stuff here. Just because. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to drink this stuff up in one setting. But why not? Let's go down here to our Nuka-Cola section. Just like that, big Nuka-Cola 25 for 25 done. Now you will notice I had some of it down already because we did that during our daily challenge video, and you can check that out if you so wish, but it's pretty much repetitive what we just did. Alright, what's next here, Jim? We'll wait for that to catch up. This went down pretty smooth, they sure did. Harvest wild plant or Fungi 30. Many great spots we can find wild plants, not just wild plants, but also crops like razor grain, corn, potato plants, pumpkins. They're also considered crops as well, or plants as well. So just an FYI, you can go to any one of those areas. Of course, we have the Cobbleton Farm. We have the Silva Homestead. We have Billings Homestead, all kinds of razor grain there. Right up here in Morgantown, just around the corner from Big Al's Tattoo Parlor under the overpass, we have a nice little farm there as well. Harder level air. This is where I took you for the daily challenge videos, right over here at the General's Steakhouse just out back. All kinds of potato plants and corn out back there. Right along this here, this Route 93 unmarked camps that are down here. I should say houses, farms, And there's a bunch of pumpkin patches down there as well. And of course up at the pumpkin house, all kinds of pumpkins up here at the house and little area that's across the street from it. So many great ways. Of course, we could find fungus, glowing fungus, anywhere where there's a riverbed. Okay, if you come here to the Wayward, and then you make your way across the river and all along going down through Flatwoods, this nice, easy area for low-level players or anyone for that matter. All kinds of glowing fungus through there. Of course, brain fungus. We have a free fast travel here at the Rusty Pick. Find brain fungus pretty much anywhere in the mire, just laying around. Abandoned waste dump. Just watch out for the 2 death claws that are there. But probably one of the best spots is right close to where we are at Nuka World on tour. It is the Tunnel of Love. That's it. Let's head up the road here towards Tunnel of Love. We might as well just run up, save from fast traveling. Or you can fast travel, whatever you want to do, spend the cap. Oh, where am I going, Jim? That's fast travel. I think I probably passed it. You guys are probably yelling at me through the screen. We'll just fast travel to bring you to the same spot every time. There we go. Right in front of the Big Ten, I did pass it. Tunnel of Love right here, Jim. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, it's real easy, Jim. So you don't have to wait for the Tunnel of Love event to happen. You can just go right in. All kinds of glowing fungus in here. All kinds of her. Now, of course, if you are looking to harvest plants and crops because you're a herbivore, there's a perk card that'll help you out under perception. It's called Green Thumb, where twice as much when harvesting flowers. So instead of 1, you actually pick up 2. However, for this daily challenge, for everything but glowing fungus, brain fungus, when you pick up 2, you only get credit for 1. However, if you go after the brain fungus, when you pick up 2, you get credit for 2. And I don't know why that is. Brain fungus is the only one that works like that for some reason. I don't know why that is. So we got some glowing fungus right here. So as you can see, we're glowing fungus. We're getting credit for, so we get picking up 2, but we're only getting credit for 1 for the weekly challenge, if you know what I mean. Just to make it, clear as mud, right? But we get all kinds over here anyway. Nice little patch. We're going to keep going down it. It's a nice little area when that event isn't going on. It's actually pretty good. Okay, just go along here and just spam the old collect button or harvest button, whatever. Just like that. Harvest wild plants, fungi 30 for 30, and just keep going. There's all kinds of her in here. All kinds. A little spot over there. All kinds of her in here, as you can see. Yeah, you can just fill your boots with glowing fungus if you so wish. Alright, what's next here, Jimmy? Alright. Let's go and destroy Robot 30. Many great spots where we can find robots in around the wasteland. Of course, right down here in, in Watoga, great spot. Whether you did Mayor of Watoga or you didn't do Mayor of Watoga, there's still all kinds of robots that they can be destroyed and they just kind of keep appearing, so just an FYI there. You have 4 Robo Brains down here, very reliably at Hawksbill Weather Station. Beckley's a pretty good spot for some robots. Where are we at here? Sugar Grove. Robco Research Center. Now for some nice easy areas, of course we have the Baltec Agricultural Research Center, where fertile soil pops in. This is probably one of your first encounters with robots as a brand new player. All kinds of liberators down here at Charleston Train Yard. Right up here in Clarksburg, the upper section. And of course we have this place right here, Arctos Pharma. And this is probably one of the first places you go for robots as well. Alright, let's go with the Charleston Train Yard here. Start her off. And again, we can kill these robots or destroy these robots with any old weapon, any old which way, which is even better, right? Whatever you want to do. If you want to use some grenades, by all means. These guys are pretty easy. Nothing good about robots. They got all kinds of good stuff on them. There's one more that's usually in here, isn't there? Huh. Maybe he's in here. Oh, okay, that's weird. I have no idea where that guy went. Oh well. Oh, is he coming after me? Maybe coming up the stairs here. Oh, there he's right there. I could have thought so. I say, where is that other guy at? He's like disappeared or cloaked or something. Military grade circuit board there. More circuitry. Kind of neat how it echoes in here. One guy in here. Oh, two guys in here. What? I says what? Canned dog food on him. How about that? Always doing canned dog food on him. Usually there's one more out the door here. Down there. We're not going to bother with him. Oh, he's going to explode here in a second, that guy. Or maybe he already did. Alright, so that's that spot there. Let's go do Voltec Agricultural Research Center, just because how we can maybe spawn in fertile soil at the same time. And we'll go through the place and see all the robots that are around. Again, it's probably one of the first events that you do is we spawn this event in ourselves.
Mr. Farmhands are out of control. Evacuate civilians. And take down those supervisors. Once they're dealt with, you'll have to reboot the server. Again.
And there's all kinds of them here. In terms of robots go, these guys are pretty squishy. Jeepers. Let's check this out here. How are you now? Uh-oh. Gonna explode here in a second. Old explodey. Yeah, lots of robots around here. Oh, you're coming to me now, are you? That's nice.
Your cooperation has been...
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. They're just racking them up. Just rack them up, rack them up. Guys back here.
Alert. Possible source of harm.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best spots for robots. Doesn't matter what level you are
The
in the
Forest
game.
Watch detects all supervisors down. Good job.
Do
Responder team, proceed to the Ag Center and get to the mainframe.
Yeah, my guy over there. How did I
Reset the
miss him?
front-end targeting parameters. That should keep our people safe in the area.
Hello, Robot 30 for 30. Nice. Haven't even gone inside that building yet. Pretty awesome, eh? Might as well finish off this event here while we're here. If you go to the little fun house there, there's even more robots. I would say there's at least 8 more inside. And of course, for the event, we're just going to head to the bottom.
Potential source found. Initialize scanning protocol. Initialize scanning protocol.
Oh, wow. What happened there? Just like that. Nice. Do an event at the same time. Alright, what's next here, Jim? That was pretty easy. Nice little spot there for some robots. Alright, let's head back to our camp here real quick. Okay, back here at our camp. Let's take a look here. Oh, weekly gem. Saw weapon to an NPC vendor 15, so again, depends if you want to make this easy or hard for yourself. If you want to go after some enemies, any enemy out there like Scorched, Super Mutants, you know, Cultists, Blood Eagles, what have you, they'll have weapons on them. Even the odd grafted monster will have weapons on them. Find weapons just laying around. Pick up those weapons and sell them to any old NPC vendor 15 on the map, and that will do. Or you can just craft some weapons yourself at your weapons workbench and do it that way. That's what we're going to do here. So if you're short on time, this is more so if you're short on time, we're going to go to our weapons workbench. We're going to go craft. I like to use this one here as an example, throwing weapons. So these throwing knives here, everyone will know how to craft a throwing knife. It's a default plan you'll learn at the very beginning of the game, like at level 1. Okay? All you need is the steel. So we're going to craft 15 of these bad boys. Alright. We're going to go to any NPC vendor on the map. So basically any robot at any train station. We can go to any of the vendor robots down here at the White Spring Mall. We can go to the robot here at Flatwoods in the White Church. We can go up here to the Wayward. We have Duchess up there. If you have a traveler merchant that's in your camp, you can sell it to one of them as well. Right, let's go to Charleston Station this time. We're going to do it this way. So we get our throwing knives nice and easy. Let's go trade.
Up now while supplies are available.
Just like that, sell them up into an NPC vendor 15 for 15, done. Just like that. Easy, super easy. Again, if you have a little bit more time, you want to go after some enemies and get the weapons, possibly be overweight, definitely. You could do it that way. Or you just do it the fast, quickest, easiest way, which is that way, with the throwing knives. Alright, what's next here? Eat pre-war food. Okay, let's head back to our camp and we'll go over that little spiel. Okay, so this particular challenge is it's a little sensitive for some folks because we get a wide variety of people that like to kind of walk around the map and do their daily, weekly challenges, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that. But I also like to kind of give people as many options as possible. In pre-war food, we have several camp resources that we have that can give us pre-war food just by playing the game. Like, it's nice and easy, camp resources, that's why we have them, right? But it's up to you at the end of the day, whatever you want to do. So we're going to go out over some pre-war food that we have in our little grocery bag here, just to give you some ideas. Lambo brand mac and cheese, canned coffee. So if you have a coffee machine, which is in the atomic shop once in a while, canned coffee is also considered pre-war food if you collect it out of your camp resource. Okay? Canned dog food. We can find canned dog food all around the wasteland. We can find it off of enemies. We can find it at Mama Dolce's, if you're lucky. Luckier than me, right here in Morgantown. Or, if you have a weenie wagon, like this bad boy, we got this. Some of us were lucky enough to get it during the Graham's Meat Cook that we had a few months ago. And I know myself, I'll usually sell in my vendor. And a lot of people do the same thing. They'll sell their canned dog food in their vendor because they have this weenie wagon. So you can always do it that way. You can always check people's vendors as well if you don't have that weenie wagon. And usually they're only like one cap. Pretty good cotton candy bites, cram, Dandy Boy apples, Fancy Lad snack cakes, funnel cake, gumdrops, Halloween candy from the event Monster Mash down at Watoga High School, imitation seafood. We had this Nuka-Cola candy from the Red Candy Machine we got way back in Season 11. We had Nuka World on Tour came about, this guy right here off that scoreboard. Nuka-Cola Quantum Candy from the Blue Purple Candy Machine we also got in Season 11 scoreboard for free, or more so for returning players. What else we got here, Jimmy? Popcorn. If you have a popcorn machine. Now this one I have here is the OG one. We got this one quite a while ago. We also have the yellow Hollywood version that they put up for sale quite frequently in the Atomic Shop. Again, popcorn is also considered pre-war food. Another camp resource we can, put to good use. Salisbury steak. Sugar bombs. So I made a video just the other day of where you can find sugar bomb locations, and you can definitely check that video out if you so wish. It's all time-stamped. It's not very long. Yum Yum Devil Eggs, and also, don't forget Perk Bubblegum. Every time you open up a Perk card pack, you get Perk Bubblegum. I don't think I have any to open up here. No, I don't. But if you open up Perk card pack, you'll get Perk Bubblegum, and you'll get credit for collect pre-war food. Alright? Another great spot is right up here at Tyler County Fairgrounds. Again, Camden Park, pretty decent spot. Now, you gotta remember, these locations is totally random. I can show you these locations all day long and have all kinds of good luck. But you guys can do them. And whatever server that you're on, you might not have as good of a luck. Or you might have better luck than me. It all depends the server that you're on. It all depends if that server is jam-packed full of other people, because they're going after the same thing you are. Okay? Lewisburg, right around the picnic table area. You can buy pre-war food from White Spring Mall. A couple of the vendors down there. And I'm pretty sure some of the traveling merchants will have pre-war food for them to sell as well. And maybe the odd camp ally will have some pre-war food you could buy as well. It's just an FYI. Let's go over. We're going to grab some popcorn here. We're going to go the faster, quicker, easier way. Oh, we have to... Do we have to eat it? Yeah, eat pre-war food. Thanks, Chip. I think I did that last time. Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember the last time we had that? Eat pre-war food? I was collecting it, wondering what was going on. Love it. I love it, man. I did the same thing. I let me know in the comments if you guys remember doing the exact same thing. Yeah. Okay, Jeff. So there's some examples of pre-war food, okay? Let's start way down here. Sugar bombs. And I'll try to put that video at the top right-hand corner of the screen. I'll put that little pin there, so I'll kind of take a look at that. So sugar bombs, there we go. Take a look here. Popcorn from the popcorn machine. Goodness gracious, Jim. Nuka-Cola quantum candy from the blue-purple candy machine we got in Season 11. Nuka-Cola candy from the red candy machine we got in Season 11. Gosh. Now, imitation seafood is not going to do anything for my character, because he's a carnivore, but it's still going to count for the daily challenge, as you can see there. Halloween candy from Monster Mash, down in Watoga High School. There we go. Gumdrops. We can find gumdrops quite a bit at the Pumpkin House. You guys have seen me bring you guys up there many times. Funnel cake. Great spot for that, of course, is Tyler County Fairgrounds. Fancy Lad snack cakes. They just kind of spawn in wherever. Dandy Boy apples, same thing. Wait for that to catch up, just so you can see it count basically for through the track. Cram. Canned coffee. Canned coffee from our coffee machine. See that? Nice, eh? Canned dog food. Of course, that's going to count. Lemon bread mac and cheese. Nice. So let's give you guys some ideas. I don't have any perk bubblegum on me, unfortunately. I've used it all up, but that will definitely work. We've done that many times. Let's eat some canned dog food here, just because we can spare it. We can spare the square. There we go. Eat pre-war food, 25 for 25. Give you guys as many options as possible where you can find this stuff at. And camp resources is definitely where it's at. Doesn't matter if you're a person that likes the fastest, quickest, easiest way or not, but they're just valuable to have in your camp. Just saves you a lot of time. We all have busy lives, right? We all do that, real life grind. Wait, what's next here? Kill a Lost 12. So the Lost is a fairly new enemy to the game. And of course, we're talking about the Lost Engineers. If you go after a feral Lost, it's not going to count. It's got to be a Lost, like a Lost Engineer, okay? You find quite a few of them over here at the Dock Hollow Manor. There's 3 of them usually walking up the road from the trading post. So let's, so the trading post is a free fast travel once when you discover. So let's pop down here today. So one thing with the Lost, in case you guys are unaware, these guys can pinpoint your location pretty quick. It doesn't matter how stealthy you are. And it's not just myself, other people have mentioned it as well, just to make sure I wasn't going crazy. But we're going to head to the south. Right when you spawn in, okay? And head right to the south. And there should be 3 of them walking up the road here. So let's go down this way.
Cloudy still. I do miss having a stroll under a starlit.
So we'll use the VATS here to pinpoint. There's they are there. So you see how they have the Lost, but the feral Lost do not count. So Lost Dweller, Lost Builder, and the Lost Engineer, they all count. But the feral guys don't. So just keep that in mind. That's a pretty good spot for 3 of them right there. Again, nice, free fast travel at the trading post. Another pretty decent spot is right down here, the Slumber Mill Motel. Right across the street, we have that red rocket. That's where they're going to be. So let's spawn down here. Skyline Valley region is the only spot where we can find the Lost. We won't find them anywhere else on the map. So FYI on that. They're going to be, so there's the Slumber Mill Motel. The Lost are going to be right over here across the street. Of course, he hid behind that sign there. Oh, jeepers. So you see how that feral Lost didn't count? Holy crap. He hit hard. Stim pack off him. Yeah, they're annoying. As I said, doesn't matter how sneaky you are, like these guys know where you're at. Guy over there, engineer over there, it's good. Nice. Oh, boys. I think that's pretty much it for here. That was a pretty good little amount there, so that's not too bad. Alright, I believe there's some over here at the old Cremora mine, so let's pop over here real quick. It's been a little while since I've been down in this particular area. Oh no, this is the cultist. Yeah, it's the cultist over there. Never mind. Shining Creek Cavern. This one right here. That's the one I... There we go. Should be 2 of them just outside. Or 3. Nice. Oh, geez, the trans moved pretty quick there. Alright, let's go inside here. Again, it's been a little while. Let's check it out. I don't know if there'll be... Maybe there's some guys in here or not. Let's check. No. No, just rad scorpions in there. Alright, let's go to the Dark Hollow Manor. Once when I see the spot, I'll... it usually just comes to me real quick. So we're going to make sure when we spawn here, the Dark Hollow Manor is just on the outside. We do have to be careful of lightning. And these guys are just kind of spread out. Like they're not grouped up. And there's a Wendigo that's around as well. Kill a lost, 12 for 12 done, just like that. Oh, I missed her. We missed her altogether. So there we go, pretty good spot. I think we can find at least 8 in around this location, but it's a very abrasive, violent spot, as you can see. Alright, what's next here? I think we got 1 left. No, we're done. We are done, okay. Just like that, guys. That's pretty good. Alright. That's not too bad, actually. Coming through a lot quicker than I thought we were going to go through. Perfect. The only one you might have trouble with, of course, is the best built camps. If you saw the daily challenge video I made, it took us quite a while until we were able to... I think we server hop how many times? 5 or 6 times? It was quite something. Of course, that video's all timestamped, but yeah. Rockety roll. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, okay. I just want to be sure. I just went by a lot, went by pretty quick there. Okay, there you guys go. Can't really see me all that well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members: Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, G33K. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day. And just an FYI, I am back on my 12-hour shift tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Or sorry, tomorrow's Wednesday. That's it, Jim. That's what happens when you work shift work. You don't even know what day it is anymore. Just gone right out the window. Tomorrow, Wednesday, September the 11th, and Thursday the 12th. I'll be on my 12-hour day shift, so I will be putting out the daily challenge video. It's just a little bit later than usual. I appreciate everyone's support and patience during my 12-hour day shifts, and I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you.